Hey y'all, I'm Jen Smith with Tyson Foods, and I'm here in Memphis, Tennessee with Chef Anthony Terrell, better known as Chef T, with Shelby County Public Schools. And we are so excited to be showing you guys some great new dishes that he's been cooking up. So Chef, why don't you go ahead and get us started?
Okay, for our first dish today, we're gonna do what I call the 901 chicken nachos. I got this dish, I'm a Grizzlies fan, as you can tell. I got this dish, whenever I go to the Grizzlies, there's this one concession stand that they serve a jerk chicken nacho. And you know, in Memphis, we're famous for our barbecue nachos. So being the chef of the school system, I always think, what can I take out in the public and bring to our students? So this is a new experiment for me. So What we're gonna do, we start with whole grain nachos, because all of our grains are mainly whole grain products. Then I come back with this ultimate cheese sauce from Land O'Lakes. And I just scoop this cheese sauce over. Okay. All right, once we do that, I take our chicken, and this product, what I love about this product is so versatile. So what I'm gonna do is take this chicken and I'm gonna mix it in with a little of the barbecue sauce.
Oh, delicious.
Yeah. Okay, then I just toss that a little bit. And then what I do, it's a real simple recipe, and I sprinkle this over the nachos. Now at the Forum, they actually use kettle chips.
Okay.
But us being in school nutrition, what we do is we take recipes from other guys, and what we do is make a healthy version of that. So instead of the kettle chips, we have the whole grain nachos. Once I do that, then I come with some pico de gallo. This is freshly made pico, and I evenly sprinkle this over the dish. Go just a little bit more here. Okay. Once I do that, and last but not least, here in Memphis, we love our barbecue sauce. So I just come back with my version of the Memphis jerk sauce. And once you do that, it's real simple, quick, easy, looks good, and tastes good.
Oh my gosh, that looks amazing, and I love it. So you've taken something that you found outside in the food service atmosphere, and you've turned it into K-12. So is that something that you do regularly, and how do you do that?
Yes, we try to emulate, because we don't have the money in nutrition services to go for budgets of creating an R&D and things like that. So as a chef, what I do is just take whatever I see out that's popular with the kids, and we try to emulate it. We sometimes do what we call LTO, limited time offers, here in our school system. Okay, another quick recipe for this, we're gonna do some chicken fusion nachos. The reason I call them chicken fusion nachos is because we're blending a lot of different flavors. We're gonna have the gochujang sauce.
Okay.
That's a new, real popular flavor with the kids now. And I'm also gonna use an Asian slaw.
Okay.
Okay? So this is how we're gonna do. We're gonna do the chicken again. Again, we've got the same product, same protein. We're gonna come with a little gochujang sauce.
Now gochujang, that's really fun to say, and even more fun to eat. So tell me a little bit about the sauce, and why did you decide to use that for this chicken fusion taco?
Our kids love sweet.
Okay.
And they love heat. So we got sweet and we got heat. Okay. So we got their two big flavors. And then I come back with the Asian slaw, which is made with the sesame seed oil, sesame seed dressing. And once we put that on top, then we come back with a little cheese and a little cilantro to top it off.
Nice rounded out. That's awesome.
So you got a big burst of flavors in your mouth when you eat this product. So we're gonna spread our chicken in first.
So now this is the second dish that you're showing us using our reverse blend pulled chicken.
Yes.
And two totally different flavor concepts. What are some other flavor trends that you would use this for?
Another one I like to do is called the Aztec chicken quesadilla.
Okay.
When I use this, I use some aioli, some spinach, and the chicken. And we put it in a quesadilla wrap, and we bake it off in the oven, and we got a quesadilla. So that's awesome. Just 3 items right off the top with this product. So, okay, now that I got my chicken in, then I want to come back with the coleslaw. Again, this is an Asian coleslaw, not your regular mayonnaise-based coleslaw.
It smells great.
Oh, yes, it tastes good, too. I love sesame. I love those flavors. Okay, and then we come back with one more.
It's very colorful. I like how it all blends together.
You know,
that's awesome.
We teach our managers and the technicians that kids eat with their eyes first.
Sure.
So if it looks good, tastes good, smell good, it is good.
That's right.
And last but not least, I used to do a class and I call put cheese on it. When you're dealing with kids, just take cheese and put cheese on it and they'll eat it. So I like to top these off with a little cheese. Okay. And if you're really feeling adventurous, how about a little more cilantro on top?
Finishing touches, I like it.
Finishing touches, yeah. And there we have it, the chicken fusion.
Oh my goodness, this looks amazing, Chef.
I always say,
That's great.
my tagline is, that looks good enough to eat.
That's right.
All right.
Okay, so Chef, in both of these recipes, you used our all-natural, low-sodium, white dark pulled chicken. Tell me what you like about using that product.
Well, what I like most about it is the fact that we got the dark and the white blend, because most of the time, especially when using our commodity products, we always have use for the white meat part of the chicken, but the dark meat gets kind of left and set aside. So this blend, I think it's what, a 35-65 blend?
Correct.
If you notice, in none of the recipes we mention salt. You know, that's a battle with us here in School Nutrition, salt. So there's no salt added. We already have low salt in it. And it's just, and another thing is natural. It's just pulled. It's just like, you know how you get some chicken and just pull it off the bone,
yeah.
you know? So that's a good thing. With the pico de gallo, you can make it fresh. If you're gonna make it, I suggest you make it a day before, where it can sit overnight and get all those flavors to just marinate together, or if you get it from your local produce company.
Okay.
So that's another way of doing it to save labor. You know, in this industry, it's all about labor, time, and all those costs and things. So I would just either make it the day ahead or get it ordered from your produce, whichever works out better for your district.
Well, Chef, that's great. So tell me about the sauces that you used and how you made the Asian slaw.
Same thing, coleslaw. Make it a day ahead. It's cold, it's already marinated together, it's ready to go. I cut it a different way. Instead of the julienne strips, you see if they kind of like coarse cuts with the cabbage, and that gives you the little chunky bites. And instead of the mayonnaise-based slaw that we're so used to, I use a sesame ginger dressing. Real simple, and a little garlic in it, and boom, you got that bite. So, and then with that, you got the gochujang sauce. You know, that's the new big hit now. You know, a couple of years ago, everything was sriracha. Sriracha this, sriracha that. Now everything is all gochujang. So we got the gochujang, we got the Asian flavor, so you're getting contrasting but well blended taste. And again, you know, the cheese. You got to put cheese on it. Cheese on it, they'll pick it up. Okay. With your chicken, on the line, as you notice, we kind of mixed it up on the line, but just go ahead and pour your sauce on it and keep it on your hot line.
Okay.
And that way you just scoop it, it's ready to go. It saves a step. And don't worry about building these on the line. People always think, well, we don't have time. Yes, you do. Because the bottleneck in the cafeteria is at the register. Kids at the register buying things a la carte, they don't know their numbers, it's always something. So you have time. People think you don't have time on your line, where you actually do. So, but this product, and it's just so many things you can do with it. I can see casseroles with this. I can see dressing being made with this. It's just a limited amount of things you can do with this.
And how about the barbecue?
Barbecue. Just check with your local distributor and find a jerk sauce. Instead of barbecue sauce, I like the jerk flavor. Again, we got you got the pico, the Mexican pico, you got the jerk barbecue sauce, you got your chicken with the little paprika and garlic sprinkled in it. And I just roast it off in the oven. Just bring it up to temp. Okay,
so you just showed us two dishes that use our pulled chicken, and now you're going to show us how your take on kicking up a hamburger for us.
Okay, what I call this the Italian burger.
Okay.
I love pizza, I love spaghetti, I love just all kind of Italian dishes. And this one I call the Italian burger because what we're going to do, we're going to start off with our whole grain bun, and we come with one of our patties. And here, I got a slice of provolone cheese. In your school system, you can use a lot of different cheese. You don't just have to buy American cheese. You can use provolone, you can use Swiss cheese, Monster, whatever. People think it's expensive, but it's actually not. So we got our patty, we have our provolone cheese. Then I'm gonna come back with a little sauteed pepper. You want to use about a half a cup of this on there. And then this is the real kicker. Good old marinara sauce.
Yes. Look at that.
Marinara sauce. Okay? And then all you do is just top it off. it's a good messy burger, but the flavor profile is so outstanding. The
And that
kids will
looks
just love it.
super easy to
Yeah.
build too.
Easy.
Wonderful.
Easy peasy. And then it's another way to get another vegetable into your kids, these
True.
onions and peppers. Okay? So there we have it, the Italian burger.
Okay, so Chef, for the Italian burger, you used one of our 3-ounce fully cooked beefsteak burgers. So something else that you added to it were these awesome smelling peppers and onions. Tell me how you did those, and how would you have your staff do those in the morning?
What I would have my staff do, of course, get these, you want to get them julienne sliced.
Okay.
Either have them to slice them or buy them from your produce company already in julienne slices. And you just take a little oil, a little granulated garlic, and oregano. Just toss it, throw it on the sheet pan, and roast it in the oven. Normally you would saute these in a skillet, but with the volume we're doing, you just take this, mix it like I said, put it on the sheet pan, and about 10 to 12 minutes in the oven at 350, boom, you're good to go.
Awesome.
With that patty, another thing what I like about this burger is using the marinara sauce. The marinara sauce gives me another use of marinara sauce. So now we got it for lasagna, you got it for spaghetti, you got it to use as a dip with your 3 cheese bread, and now you got it for a burger. So again, something else to use for our product. What I like about the burgers, you know, it's one of the big sellers right now.
Sure.
You know, everybody loves a good burger. What I like to do is what you teach people is do what you call a feeder system.
Okay.
You start in elementary, then you see something, then the elementary kids see something on the middle school that they want, then the middle school kids see something in the high school that they want. So as they're growing and learning with us, they're also growing and eating with us, because as they get older, they get a more adult type meal. So another idea with this burger patty, I would do a bonsai burger.
Okay, what's up?
Teriyaki sauce, your low sodium teriyaki sauce, pineapple,
Okay.
and your sandwich trimmings minus the pickles. So you got mayonnaise, tomato, lettuce, the pineapple, and the teriyaki sauce.
I like it.
That's a bonsai burger. You know, it's all kind of things you can do with the burger. Just make it fun. Again, because you know how you have all these little pop-up shops with burgers that are specialty burgers. So what we got to do again is emulate what's going on out there in the field.
Sure.
So now we got gourmet burgers in high school using your Tyson product.
Okay, great. That burger looks awesome. So now take us into some flavor-forward regional trends that you guys have going on here.
Okay, being here in Tennessee, we have another city here. You're here in Memphis with us, home of the barbecue. So you have another city here we call Nashville.
Heard of them.
It's another, you know, we kind of butt heads. We're the two big guys in the state. So, but they have a product that's out now that's just taking over the nation. It's called Nashville Hot. So I have 2 recipes again here. Anytime, what I love about these products, they're used for more than one concept. So, you know, in the school system, we always have a problem with space and freezers
Sure.
and things like that.
Absolutely.
So the more you can do with the product, the better, the more valuable the product is to us, okay? So my first one we're going to do some sliders. Real easy, real simple. I call these Nashville Hot Blue Note sliders, okay?
Like it.
Blue Note, all right. So what I do here, I have little whole grain Hawaiian buns, and I take a slider for each one. Real simple, real quick, real easy. And then what I do is just put a pickle. There's this chicken chain that, you know, puts pickles on their sandwiches.
Yeah,
We won't say any
I think I've
names,
seen
but
that around.
we kind of emulate that a little bit. And this is the kicker. This is where the Blue Note comes in.
Ah, secret
I
sauce.
take blue cheese dressing.
Look at that.
Blue cheese dressing. Okay. And then all I do is come back and top it off with my bun.
Quick and easy. I like
Quick
it.
and easy. Nashville Hot Blue Note sliders.
Perfect.
All right. Now, we still got the same Nashville Hot chicken.
Okay.
And what we're going to do is the Nashville Hot chicken tender sandwich.
Okay.
I just take 2 pieces of bread. We kind of toast them off a little bit. Then we come back with 3 tenders, because I think it's 3 in an order. And again, provolone cheese that we had in the Italian burger, we're going to put provolone
again.
cheese on here.
Like it.
Blue. Blue again. Just come back with the blue cheese. Okay. All right. Then what I do, after I put my blue cheese on, we have our Nashville Hot Blue Note sandwich. And here in our system, we do what we call sandwich trimmings. Lettuce, tomatoes, and pickles. You add that with this, there you have a gourmet sandwich. Real simple, real quick.
Love it. Super quick, super simple. Also packed with a lot of flavor. That's great. Now, Chef, here you gave us 2 quick and simple, very flavorful ideas using one of our flavor-forward items, the Nashville hot chicken tender. How would you serve these two items on your line?
It's already ready for us. It's already seasoned, ready to, all you're doing is heating and serving. So that makes it quick and simple. Okay. When you're making the sandwiches, I would suggest that you go ahead and make the sandwiches. And if you have like an aluminum bag or either aluminum foil wrapping, I would go ahead and do this, put them in your hot box. That way you got your cheese melting, you're keeping your bread from getting hard and stale, and it makes it a lot quick and easier, and you got your sandwich trimmings. Now for your blue cheese, I would just go with a simple blue cheese package.
Okay.
And that way it's quick, easy, boom, ready to go. These I would build online.
Okay.
Because you know what makes Subway so successful? Because they see you build it right there in front of them. So
Sure. Again,
we want to emulate what the kids and what our older kids are used to seeing. But this flavor profile is spot on. It's hot. You know, they like the sweet heat. This gives you the sweet, and then you got that tart of the blue cheese dressing. It's almost like eating hot wings without the bone. You know.
All right.
So.
Dig it. Well, that's awesome. Thanks, Chef. Okay, so you have created for us 5 recipes using some of our favorite Tyson products. Mm-hmm. What other flavor trends do you see that are out there now that would be a really great addition to school menus across the nation?
Anything Mexican, you know, with the food truck.
Sure.
Just sweeping the nation here in Memphis locally and all over. Mexican. You can get some of the best tacos and quesadillas and tortilla sandwiches and things like that. With the chicken, we can do like a quesadilla. You know, we do an Aztec spinach quesadilla. Just any kind of profile. I just like what we're really into now is flavor. Sure. The more flavor profile, the more bold taste you have, the better off for your kids. Because you got to remember, we are a part of the learning process for our kids.
Right.
We teach them how to eat. We teach them flavor profile. We teach them how to come to a line, how to be courteous, thank yous, yes sirs, no ma'am. So it's all part of the learning curve. So this, you know, to learn and get good food together, you just can't beat that with a stick.
It's a great combination for sure. So all of these fun ideas, how do you get student buy-in, or what kind of input do you get from the students when you're developing recipes like this? Okay,
here in Shelby County, have you ever heard the saying, kid tested, kid approved?
Sure.
Well, it actually is what we do here. Not only do we have to vet it as myself, the other culinary specialists, dietitians, and procurement. Once we do that, once it passes us, then what we do, we take it to the kids. Everything has to pass a 75% approval rate testing from kids to hit our menu. So once we create and do all the due diligence we have to do, then we take it to the kids. We'll go out during a lunch period, and while they're coming through lunch, we set up sampling stations, and they get to test these new products. And we tell them, you choose what goes on your menu. So by them approving these products, that allows them to be kid tested, kid approved.
I like it. So it sounds like the voice of your customer really is at the heart of everything you guys do. That's amazing. Chef, thank you so much for allowing us to come in here. I've had so much fun in Memphis and so much fun in the kitchen here with you today.
Well, thanks to you and Tyson for allowing us to be a part of this project. We love what we do for the kids. We're foodies, so it was fun.
Awesome. Well, for all of you that are watching us, please follow us on social media as well as on TysonK12.com for all of these recipes and more. We hope you guys enjoy the rest of ANC. See ya.
Bye-bye.